guys, so in today's video I am doing a one brand, well almost one brand. I had a couple products that I didn't have from Tarte, but a while ago they were having this huge sale, like it was a while ago, a sale that you could pick like one of each product, like foundations, blushes, mascaras, stuff like that for a certain price. But anyway, I'm finally filming that for you guys now, and it was all Tarte products. I think I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again. You'll see how I got this look and my opinion on a lot of the products, because I've never used more than half of these products. I think I've only used like one thing in the whole video. So hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started. So I have this whole box of goodies from Tarte that I've had for a while, so I honestly can't even remember what I got. This is the bag that I got, and it's super cute but simple, and yeah. The other one was too colorful for me, and I'm not really into that, so I was like, no. Alright, so I got a little bit of everything. I got a Airbuki brush, the creamy powder foundation, which I've actually never tried a powder foundation, by the way. Amazonian clay blush. I got the hybrid gel foundation, never tried that either. Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and Rainforest of the Sea lip splash lipstick, and some other things from Tarte. I figured I'd just make this a full face of things. I don't really have a lot of Tarte products. I have just a little bit of like from every brand, so I wouldn't say that I have a lot, but I mentioned this in my last two videos. I have the Tarte clay paint liner and the brush that comes with it. And in a couple of my BoxyCharms, I got the Tarte's lip paint. This is in the shade Delish. And then I also have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette that I have yet to play with, because I noticed that I didn't have anything for eyes. I actually had a pair of Tarte lashes, but I have no idea where they are. So, and I don't think I have a Tarte primer. Okay, so I just went through all of my makeup, and I unfortunately don't have a Tarte primer. I don't have a couple of things that are Tarte, but this is going to be mostly a one brand tutorial of Tarte. But there are some things that I do have to put in just because I thought I had everything, but I don't. I'm going to use some of the Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Balance. This has been my new favorite. For some ultra hydration, and because it's so hot in here, I'm going to use some of the MAC Fix Plus. I got the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist, I believe last year in Florida. I could be wrong. This stuff is so good, but it's harder with oily skin because this like really brings out like the glow. Like it's like a oily glow. So it kind of, it's hard to explain, but this is probably more for the drier girls, but I'm like combination more oily than dry. And I still really enjoy it. It's just you have to be really careful with it because it really does. It brings you there. It brings you there. But this stuff smells so good. The thing that I love most about this is that it really is a mist. It's literally a mist. It's not a spray. And I still have yet to get the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm slacking. I know. So I'll have to use my normal concealers that I have today. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple mists of this. Not that I need it. And I love the smell of that. It kind of smells like cucumbers and goodness. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the face first. I don't know what foundation to do for. Look! Make Today Beautiful. It has a little pouch that it comes in. OMG, that's so cute. Oh, and it comes with a little sponge applicator too. I ordered this a while ago, so it was when I was pale, and I kind of have a tan now. So I don't know if any of this is gonna match, but I think I'm gonna do the gel foundation because the powder one, first off, it's broken. And second off, I think it's too light for me. So I've never actually used a gel foundation before. Hopefully this matches me. Probably not. I'm just gonna use the Morphe sponge. Let's see if this is a match. I don't know if it's gonna be that much lighter than me. I don't know if this one's full coverage. I don't know if different gel foundations have different coverage levels. But I've had a really hard week and I'm breaking out, and it's actually covering it pretty decently. And I don't think it's that like too light for me. I just think that it's a pink base and I have yellow undertones, not pink. So but it's actually not off as much as I thought it would be. So, and I do like the application of it with this Morphe sponge. I love this Morphe sponge. Alright, I actually really like that. I don't know how light it looks on camera, hopefully not that light, but it's actually not that bad in person. Definitely thought it was gonna be way worse, and I know for a fact that this entire bottle is literally gonna probably last me like 2 years. Not just because I go from foundation to foundation, but because I literally used like the slightest dip for my entire face. I am breaking out right now, so I expected to have to build it up a little bit, just like, you know, sometimes you normally have to with liquid foundations, but with this one, I didn't have to, so good so far. And it was actually super easy to blend. I don't know how well you can see with my breakouts right now, but it actually did a pretty good job of covering that, and it evened my skin tone. And I can definitely see the glow from the Ready Set and Radiant Skin Mist through the foundation. I know that the foundation isn't matte, and I don't believe it's dewy either. It's just normal, so I can definitely see the glow from the mist though, which is awesome, and I like that. Okay, so since I don't have Tarte concealer, I'm just gonna go in with my Hard Candy color corrector, and then just go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer that I'm obsessed with. I really do need to order the Tarte Shape Tape. It's just, the thing is that I normally go into the store at Sephora and you can only get it online, which sucks. Because I really think that they should sell that in store. Like, I know it makes more money for them, you know, because they hit you with shipping charges and stuff. Now, before I set everything, I have the Tarteist Pro Glow highlighter, liquid highlighter, and it's in the shade Expose, and I'm gonna put some of that on. I've heard that this takes off your makeup underneath. I've heard that it doesn't blend well. I guess you have to blend it out with your finger. That's the only way you're gonna blend it. But it's super pretty. Probably shouldn't let it sit though. You should probably blend it out as soon as you put it on. I think this is the first time that I've ever done a liquid highlight. I don't normally go for those. I believe I got that on one of my BoxyCharms. The RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. So I'm just gonna lightly go over everything with the Kat Von D powder because it's just what I do. I like to set everything. I don't like to leave things unset just because I don't like the creasing or the greasiness, but that's just me. So I have the Tarte Black Brown Amazonian Clay Volumizing Brow Powder. Now, as you guys, I don't know if you actually can tell, but my hair's red right now. So I like to do my brows a little darker when I have red hair, just because that's what I like. I actually really enjoy this powder. This is the powder, I actually don't normally use powders. I use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, which is like, I've used it a million times. It's a pencil. I'm actually out, I gotta get more. But that's normally what I use. But if I don't use that, then I will use this powder, and I actually really enjoy this. So I got the Airbuki Bamboo Powder Foundation Brush to go with the powder foundation, but I didn't end up using that, and I don't really see myself using this for anything else other than foundation, which I guess I could have used it for the gel foundation, but I didn't. I'll definitely use it in another video though. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face makeup. So I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Let's see how well this blends, because I use this every day, so this will be the true test. And for blush, I have a new one. This is in the shade Captivating. I actually don't even remember what it is. I have the Tarte, you know, the one from Sephora that you get for your birthday. I have that one in Party, but this one's Captivating, and I can't really remember. So it's just a normal pink. Let's see the difference between these two. So that's the difference between Captivating and Party. Captivating is more of a corally pink tone, which is actually what I really enjoy. So I think that's why I ordered it. Wow, she's pigmented. So the only palette that I believe that I have is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette. It's all like neutrals, and I really do like this blue-gray color. I'm actually not gonna prime my lids. I'm just gonna go right in. I'm going to take the shade Conch and put that all over my lid. I'm going to take my Morphe M441 and go into the shade Marina and go right on the... Okay, so the thing with this palette that I'm noticing is that they're not fully matte. They're weird mattes. They're weird. So I'm gonna really dig in. Like dig. This is what I had to do with the white. Put that all up in my crease. Bring it all the way to the inner corner as well. And just blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to go in with the deeper brown shade, which is Seaside. I'm going to take an M433. Right on top to deepen it up and give it more dimension. And take that same Morphe brush that I was using with that first shade and kind of blend that out. And then I'm going to take the shade, I'm going to do Pearl. Ooh, she's pretty. I'm going to give it a little squirt with the e.l.f. primer mist. That right in the inner corners. Oh, she's pretty. I'm just doing a normal basic look. Because really, if I'm being honest with this palette, I mean, there's a couple looks that you can do, but there's not like a lot. Which, no shade to the palette, it's still really pretty. You really just have to do like a neutral look with this palette. So. But I do like that shade a lot. And I'm gonna go back in with the first brush that I had and make sure to just blend that shade out. For lashes, I'm actually not going to use falsies with this look just because it is such a simple look and I don't really feel the need to with this look. I like using falsies for more dramatic looks, and this I feel is like a little natural. Sometimes you just don't want to. So I'll be taking the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which I've actually never tried before. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Now, I've seen a lot of people use this, so that's why I picked it. Wow. She ain't bad. It makes them long. Not so much thick, but just super long. She's cute. For the underneath of my eye, just taking a pencil brush, I'm going to dip into those two shades that I was using in the beginning. So I'm going to put this on the underneath of my eyeball. You like really just have to like dig in though to like get any. It's just a weird consistency, I guess. I guess I'm just used to like actual powder palettes. This is like powder, but it's like, I don't know. Taking the next shade, Seaside. And now I do want to take the shade Riptide, which is like that blue-gray color, and just put it underneath a little bit, deepen it up. Ooh, she pigmented. I'm just gonna leave that on the outer corner. and blend that out with the pencil brush. I am just going to put some of the mascara on my bottom lash line. I don't really see the need to put eyeliner on my bottom lash line, just a natural shadowy look. Ooh, I love what that does to my bottom lashes. So finished eye look. Now I do have the Tarte lip paint in Delish that I've actually worn on this channel before. I swatched it in my favorite liquid lipsticks swatch video, and I'll link that down below. In the package that I got the Rainforest of the Sea Drenched Lip Splash lipstick in the shade Skinny Dip. It looks like a coral. Ooh, I love the packaging for that. So it is like a corally nude. Oh, okay, first thing, this thing is so creamy. And it's actually not as corally as I thought it was going to be. What it shows on the package is actually way more corally than this is. Yeah, that is wet. Feels wet. Like, don't be kissing, eating, or drinking in this. I actually didn't use a powder highlight, which I normally do, but I didn't feel the need to because I use that liquid highlight, which is actually pretty cool. It does patch up a little bit, but it still works. This eyeshadow palette, I wouldn't normally go for it after using it. The shadows just weren't my favorite. I really do like the pearl color that I use for all over my lid, but as far as the mattes go, they just didn't do it for me. They were too like liquidy. I don't know the consistency that I'm trying to say, but it wasn't normally what a normal palette is like, if that makes any sense. I do really like the mascara. I'm probably like the last person on earth to try it because it's been out forever, but I really do like that. The blush, I love the blush. Love the blush. The lip, I actually do really like the lip. It feels very hydrating, but definitely you can't eat or drink with it. I can already tell you that. And the foundation, I actually really enjoy the foundation. It's more of like a natural finish foundation and natural coverage foundation, which I actually enjoy because a lot of the times I'm actually not looking for a full coverage foundation. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will continue to be doing one brand tutorials, so stay tuned for those, and I'll see you next time. Bye.